Is it time to hit the panic button in regards to Nick Bosa and the ongoing contract holdout as the 49ers and his representation try to iron out a long-term contract extension?
Gold all in my chain, gold all in my ring.
Fans have been waiting for this deal to get done, as I'm sure the 49ers and Nick Bosa's reps have been as well, but there is no end in sight. The San Francisco 49ers end a 3-day break from training camp and begin practicing tomorrow on Monday to prepare for their week 1 matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the 49ers could very well be without Nick Bosa if a deal doesn't get inked today. Does that mean it is time to hit the panic button? Because we do want Nick Bosa available to play against the Pittsburgh Steelers, as he will be imperative to contributing towards a week 1 win that the San Francisco 49ers desperately need, as they need to start out hot, as it will have an impact on their playoff hopes down the road. From what we've heard, it does sound like Nick Bosa is trying to be the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history, which a lot of people would agree with, that being a reasonable ask for the reigning defensive player of the year. Nick Bosa is obviously a prototype when it comes to playing edge, and he has got to be in the long-term plans for the San Francisco 49ers. So right now, Nick Bosa and his representation technically have all the leverage in this deal, but are the 49ers going to allow this to seep into the season and potentially affect the week 1 outcome? My personal thoughts are, I really wanted to see Nick Bosa get a full week of practice and preparation for the Steelers. That way he could get a little bit acclimated prior to the start of the year and could start game planning, watching film, and doing all those different types of things. Not that he can't do that on his own, but it would be great to have him back with the team as the 49ers get prepared to square off against their week 1 opponent. This has been the longest contract holdout that the 49ers have dealt with under the Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch era, and I can guarantee that they want to get this done. But it comes down to ironing out the finer details, contract language, incentives, guarantees, and things of that nature. Obviously, the high level figures matter, but it does also matter in regards to the small details, which could be the holdup at this current time. We just don't know for sure. But what we do know is that the fan base is beginning to panic. But when is it officially time to panic? Will that be tomorrow if Nick Bosa doesn't show up for the first day of practice to get ready for week 1? That, for me specifically, is the unofficial deadline that I have, where I would start to get really, really worried about Nick Bosa's week 1 availability. Like I said, I would love for Nick to be able to be there, putting in the preparation for week 1 with his teammates and his new defensive coordinator. But that remains to be seen. Obviously, it is currently about 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so the clock is ticking on getting a deal done this Sunday. Right now, we are all in a holding pattern, waiting to see when this deal will get done. Undoubtedly, he will be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL history when it's all said and done. But the question becomes, how long do they want to wait this thing out? Because from my understanding, it will get done and they will be able to bridge this gap, but it's a matter of when, not a matter of if. And do they want this holdout to hold into the regular season, which could ultimately cost the 49ers games, which could end up biting them in the rear come playoff time? As we know, the San Francisco 49ers have been known for slow starts at the beginning of the year, and it has caused them issues later on in their playoff runs, whether it's being on the road in the playoffs all throughout 2021 or not having home field advantage in the NFC Championship game last year. The 49ers want to start fast for a reason, and getting Nick Bosa paid and on the field will be a huge impact to being able to start fast and win early. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is it officially time to start panicking? I'm going to let you guys know I am worried, especially if a deal doesn't get done by tonight and we get reports that Nick Bosa has missed the first day of week 1 practice as they get ready for the Steelers. But you guys let me know in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.